From exit control lists, court cases, and death threats, to shattering world records and creating superstars, the story of Pakistan women's cricket features it all. The formation of a women's team in Pakistan was the brainchild of two teenage sisters hailing from Karachi, Sharmeen Khan and Shaiza Khan. Born in a well-off carpet merchant's home, the Khan sisters attended boarding school in England, where they played most of their early cricket. They attended the 1993 Women's Cricket World Cup final at Lord's, played between England and New Zealand, an experience which inspired them to formulate their own cricket team for the next edition in 1997. However, for them to be a part of cricket's supreme most tournament, they had to return to Pakistan, a country where they had received death threats the last time they tried to stage a cricket match between an unofficial women's team and a team of former international men's cricketers, including Zaheer Abbas. Shaiza, undeterred by previous experiences, returned to Karachi in 1996 and established a company titled Pakistan Women's Cricket Control Association, or the PWCCA for short, which was officially acknowledged by the PCB. Now, Shaiza had to summon together a team and play at least 3 international games to be eligible to feature in the 1997 Women's World Cup. Shaiza published newspaper advertisements and organized trials to formulate a women's cricket team. It was through these trials that an 18-year-old cricket fanatic, Kiran Baloch, was unearthed, who later went on to represent Pakistan in 3 tests and 40 ODIs, and still holds the record for the highest individual score by a female cricketer in a test innings, a staggering 242 runs against the West Indian women's cricket team in Karachi. Alongside her sister and Baloch, Shaiza hastily assembled a side that went on to represent Pakistan in 3 ODIs in Australia and New Zealand. Although they lost all 3 matches, qualification for the all-important World Cup was what Shaiza sought to achieve through this tour, and an invitation to India for the mega event was successfully received. Pakistan lost all 5 matches and finished last in the 11-side tournament, but that wasn't what mattered. It was a win for the Pakistan women's side for just being there, having been named in an exit control list before their departure from Pakistan and having had little to no support from the authorities and sports bodies back home. The Khan sisters, with support from their father, had converted their family home into a cricket dormitory where they used to arrange trials and practice sessions for the women's side. It is said that legendary men's cricketers Hanif Mohammad and Fazl Mahmood regularly turned up to these practice sessions and showed support to Shaiza's cause. Shaiza's Pakistan team recorded its first ODI win against the Netherlands in 2001 and also managed to win the series 4-3. The pioneer of Pakistan women's cricket continued playing till 2004, the year where her side had its major step up in red ball cricket, drawing a test match against West Indies at home. Before this match, Pakistan had played only 2 tests, both of which they had lost by hefty margins. This series was Shaiza and Baloch's last in a Pakistan jersey. Apart from managing everything single-handedly as far as obtaining accreditation was concerned, the Khan sisters also played a principal role in the scouting of players and getting media coverage for women's cricketers. This is how they unearthed 2 of Pakistan's future poster girls, Uruj Mumtaz and Sana Mir, who in turn inspired a whole generation of young girls trying to make their way into cricket. Uruj, a childhood prodigy who used to play at the Jim Khana ground, appeared for the trials staged by the Khan sisters in Karachi and was selected for the 2003-04 West Indies series. Uruj went on to lead Pakistan in the 2009 Women's World Cup and was also appointed as the head and chief selector of women's cricket in the country after hanging her boots. Sana, on the other hand, often hailed as a stalwart for Pakistan cricket and a catalyst for the women's game in the country, showed up as a 17-year-old pacer at Shaiza's house for trials and immediately impressed while bowling to Baloch. She was picked in the team and went on to feature in 226 international matches for Pakistan, captaining 137 of them. In late 2018, Sana became the first ever Pakistani cricketer to be ranked number 1 in the ICC ODI bowling rankings. It's safe to say that Pakistan's women's cricket is here to stay, especially given the fact that young pacer Fatma Sana has just won the ICC Emerging Women's Cricketer of the Year award for 2021. With Bisma Maroof returning at the helm, set to lead the side in the upcoming Women's Cricket World Cup in New Zealand, we at Grassroots Cricket wish our girls in green the best of luck.